Let's bring in Jessica Dunning from Clovis Storage and Offices. How's it going?
Wonderful. How
are
you?
You know, I've spent some time at the Clovis Hospital last week, and there's a point where I just had to get out, and Billy said, let's take a little drive, and we drove over to your complex, and we're driving around looking for it, and we go, look, there's the limo! Right there, that's the place.
Make us stand out.
I gotta tell you, we've known each other for a while. I've known Chris Boondros for a while.
Right.
I've been talking about this Clovis Storage and Offices for over a year now. But when I saw it, I'm like, whoa, this is the deal.
Right, it's not what you expect from a storage facility, so that's what makes us us.
But it looks like an event center or something.
Well, yeah, there's always a lot going on, so it kind of could be considered an event center.
So tell the people what you got going on out there.
So Clovis Storage is kind of like a one-stop shop. We have moving trucks, storage units, office rentals, merchandise. We have ship center, FedEx, USPS drop-off ship center, or FedEx. We drop off for UPS, FedEx, and a center for that. So they pick up at our location. We do have quite a bit of events. We've had we had our ribbon cutting type thing there, and we had a bunch of booths out. We host chamber mixers all the time at our location, and then we also have blood drives, and we're actually trying to plan one coming up. So the mobile blood drive comes up, and you just donate blood right there, and then you get back to work, so you can save lives and work in one day.
How long after a tattoo can you give blood?
I think it's quite a while. I think it's a year.
Is it a year?
6 months to a year.
Is it a year?
Yes.
We'll have to look into that.
Yes.
So we know, so that people know, because you guys want some blood, right?
Absolutely.
When are you doing this?
We tried planning it for this month, however, they are booked up, which is wonderful.
They are. They do a lot of Halloween stuff.
Yeah, they're doing really well, so that's really great. We're looking towards the middle of December, probably, to do that. So stay tuned, and we'll post our date on there.
The middle of December where the blood gets a little thinner. Yeah, what a great time to give blood. Now, your place, I was also amazed at the prices out there. Having started many small businesses, I know that the startup is what could kill a small business.
Absolutely.
And I see a lot of people that overdo it.
Right.
Like they're going to open up their business, they're going to go into this high rent place, and they're going to have a bunch of employees, and it's just not the way to do it.
Right. You kind of don't want to do that when you're starting up a business, just because in this economy you kind of never know which way it's going to go. So you don't want to really start up large and keep your costs large as a new business, because
you want profit.
Profit.
As soon as possible.
Exactly.
Profit's good.
Profit will build you.
Right.
So we do start our offices. We even have some choices starting at $99, the virtual office.
The virtual office for $99 includes what?
That includes a workstation. Now, it's not going to be a permanent workstation. It's not your workstation.
But it's not a cubicle either, right?
Correct. It's just the desks. So we have the desks. You're not enclosed anything. It's an open space. We have several of those stations available. You get your mailbox, and it's also a physical address. So it's not going to be a P.O. box. So we do accept packages, and then you can put that as a physical, and then a storage unit.
And then don't you have like a conference area or something that those people could use if they want to act like they have a bigger office?
Correct. So if you do have tenants come in and you want to meet with them privately and quietly, we do have those conference rooms that you have unlimited access to. So you are able to go in there and meet with them, and if you don't have an office, you can look like you're still very professional.
I understand. And it's 24-hour
24-hour access, so that's wonderful. Like we've mentioned, Chris is usually there during tax season, so it's a little bit quieter during the night. However, the office side of the facility is usually kept pretty quiet, but some people can't have absolutely any noise, so the 24-hour access gives you a little bit more of a variety to choose from.
Now, is there internet included?
All utilities are included.
Okay, all utilities included. All of a sudden, that $99, it's starting to sound really, really good. It's
really good.
It's like they should be paying you more.
Right.
Now, when they want to step up to the next size office.
Absolutely. That's going to be only a couple $100 more. So it's starting at $399, which is still an amazing special. Again, all utilities are included. VoIP phone line, so it's a very wonderful phone system, wireless internet, hardwire internet, faxing, your office, storage units, bathrooms on the office side as well. And then when the office is open, we do have our cyber cafe, ship center, so you don't really have to go anywhere.
So for $400 a month, that's a pretty good deal. How big is this office?
It's starting at a 10 by 8.
Okay.
So it's perfect for a one-person office.
And you have bigger offices.
We do. We have a 10 by 10, so it's a little bit more comfortable. A lot of people, sometimes they don't like being confined, so 10 by 10 is a little bit more. And then 10 by 18, so that's a double office. So we usually put the T desk in there, so you can have 2 desks in there, and then plenty of room to work. I think we've had some people put couches in there, and like construction workers, so...
Nice. Now, some of the offices, I like this, are connected to their own storage unit.
No.
No. That's what it was. It was separated.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So it's not. We can give you one that's relatively close.
Right.
However, we do have our storage on one wing and our offices on the other wing.
Keep it quiet.
But we do have an option. We have workstations, and so it's kind of one of our tenants, Woody. He had it. He's a Tool Zone Plus. That's his business. And so he didn't quite need an office because he wanted to showcase all of his tools.
Right.
So the workstation was a great thing for him because it's not an office. However, you do still have the desk in there, so you can work on it when needed.
So it's like almost like a storage unit, but almost like an office
Exactly.
too.
It's like a mix of them. So it's perfect, and it's wonderful because he was able to showcase all of his tools and still have his desk
like
in there.
pegboard walls or something like that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So that is always an option. Then we also have Agape fireplaces. So he has his set up pretty neat. It's a workstation as well. So you walk in and his desk is right there, and then he has a showcase of all of his fireplaces that he does and installs. So
Nice.
it's pretty wonderful.
Nice. What's the cost of one of those?
Those ones are starting at about $649, but you do get the unlimited access, the 24-hour access, and if you needed the conference room, again, the conference room is also a great place if you don't want them to feel busy in your office or your workstation. You can take them in there a little bit more quiet, a little bit more personable. So that's wonderful, and it does include, if you needed a storage unit, but it's a pretty big office, that's going to be starting at about a 10 by 15. So it's a little bit bigger than the offices, so you're not going to need probably storage, but it's there if you need it.
Then you guys have moving trucks.
Moving trucks, we do Penske,
Right.
and they are, we like Penske because the trucks are newer than U-Haul. So once you got a U-Haul truck, sometimes you get in there and it's 160,000 miles and you do a one-way trip to New York. So Penske trucks, you get in it. I've got in, the newest one I've seen is like 200 miles, still the brand new truck smell.
Nice.
So
What do those cost?
we do match U-Haul's prices, so starting at $19.95,
Wow.
and then they have the lift gates as well, so anywhere from $19.95 on up.
Nice. You got any specials going on right now?
Absolutely, as always. Not only do we price match, we try to give you the best price in town, just because moving is not always cheap and affordable. Or fun, exactly. So we like to make it more fun for you and cheap as possible. Not necessarily cheap, just affordable, because you are going to be storing your items in a very well-built and secure location. So $19.95 will move you into any size storage unit.
Wow.
Guaranteed. So any size, any unit, whatever. If you wanted air conditioned or if you wanted inside or outside, we can do it for you for $19.95 for the first month.
Awesome. What's your phone number over there, Jessica?
Our phone number would be 324-9675.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for
Thank
coming
you
by.
so
Always
much.
good to see you.
As
Now,
well.
we're going to take a quick commercial break. Coming back, we have live music from David Trent. Stick around.